It's weird fossil fuel firms don't invest in our green future. In a world rapidly evolving towards sustainability, isn't it weird that some fossil fuel companies stubbornly cling to outdated practices instead of investing in renewable energy technologies? In this episode, I examine how this weird behavior not only raises eyebrows but also sparks concern among environmentalists, policymakers, and conscious consumers alike. The fossil fuel industry has long been the backbone of global energy production, powering our buildings, homes, vehicles, and industries for over a century. However, as the harmful effects of greenhouse gas emissions become increasingly apparent, the need for a shift towards cleaner, renewable energy sources has never been more urgent. Yet, despite mounting evidence and growing public pressure, some fossil fuel giants continue to stupidly double down on their traditional business models. They pour billions into exploring new oil fields, expanding pipelines, and lobbying against climate change regulations. This resistance to change is not just environmentally irresponsible, it's economically short-sighted. Renewable energy technologies such as solar, wind, and hydroelectric power are rapidly advancing. They're becoming more efficient, cost-effective, and capable of meeting our energy needs on a large scale. Countries like Germany, Denmark, and Costa Rica are already making significant strides in transitioning to renewable energy sources, proving that a sustainable future is not just a pipe dream, but an achievable reality. So why do some fossil fuel companies resist this inevitable shift? The answer likely lies in a complex web of factors: short-term profit motives, fear of change, and deeply entrenched business practices. However, this resistance comes at a steep cost, not just to the environment but to the companies themselves. As more nations implement stricter environmental regulations and consumers increasingly demand eco-friendly alternatives, fossil fuel companies that fail to adapt risk becoming obsolete. They're essentially betting against the future, a gamble that could prove disastrous for their long-term survival. But there's hope on the horizon. Some forward-thinking energy companies are embracing the transition, diversifying their portfolios to include renewable energy projects. They're investing in research and development, acquiring clean energy startups, and gradually shifting their focus towards sustainable practices. These companies understand that the future of energy is green, and they're positioning themselves to lead in this new era. This shift towards sustainability isn't limited to the energy sector. It's a global movement that's transforming various industries, including construction and manufacturing. One area where this change is particularly evident is in the development and use of eco-friendly products, such as green coatings. The right green coatings represent a revolutionary approach to the long-term protection of buildings, infrastructure, and even everyday objects while minimizing environmental impact. These innovative products are designed to be long-lasting, renewable, water-based, non-toxic, biodegradable, with 0 to low VOCs, reducing air pollution and health risks associated with traditional paints and coatings. And some of the right green coatings even actively contribute to environmental protection by reflecting sunlight to reduce urban heat island effects. So the use of the right green coatings in construction and renovation projects is a prime example of how we can protect both our built environment and the natural world. These coatings provide excellent long-lasting protection against weathering, corrosion, and wear, extending the lifespan of buildings and infrastructure. At the same time, they prevent the generation, transportation, and storage of unwanted waste, which helps reduce the carbon footprint of the construction industry, which is responsible for a significant portion of global CO2 emissions. Moreover, the right green coatings play a crucial role in addressing the climate crisis. By reducing the need for frequent repainting or repairs, they conserve resources and energy. Some advanced green coatings even improve the energy efficiency of buildings by providing better insulation or reflecting heat, thereby reducing the need for heating and cooling. As we face the challenges of climate change, every action counts. From large-scale shifts in energy production to the coatings we use on our buildings, each decision we make has the potential to impact our planet's future. By embracing renewable energy and eco-friendly products like green coatings, we're not just protecting our immediate environment, we're investing in a sustainable future for generations to come. To sum it up, while it may seem weird that some fossil fuel companies resist change, the overall trend towards sustainability is undeniable and unstoppable. As consumers, businesses, and governments increasingly prioritize environmental protection, the adoption of renewable energy and eco-friendly products will continue to accelerate. The question is no longer if we'll transition to a greener future, but how quickly we can make it happen. You may like this quote from Benoit Coquart, CEO of Legrand, French industrial group. Climate action started as a trickle that has now become a flood of momentum. What are your questions about this episode? We are always here to help and excited to answer them. Thank you for listening and see you on my next episode.